Welcome to the HFY Tales channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you like the story. Enjoy and take care.
The sun dipped low in the sky, casting an orange glow over the bustling streets of New Haven. Humans and aliens mingled, a sight that had once been the subject of countless debates and fears, but now felt like a normal part of everyday life. Olivia, an interspecies diplomat, marveled at the diversity surrounding her, each alien species more peculiar and beautiful than the last, with vibrant colors, unique features, and cultural attire that told a story of their own. Today was special. The annual Intergalactic Cultural Exchange was in full swing, and Olivia had the privilege of meeting ambassadors from various planets. As she navigated through the vibrant marketplace filled with eclectic booths, the air buzzed with laughter, chatter, and the aromatic scents of alien delicacies. As she approached a display adorned with shimmering trinkets from a distant galaxy, her eyes were drawn to a small, irresistible creature nestled among the goods. It was a fluffy being with large, expressive eyes that sparkled like stars. Its skin shimmered in shades of lavender and pink, drawing her closer, an undeniable urge to connect pulling at her heart. "Ah, yes, you are interested in the astrofluff," a voice chimed. Olivia glanced up to see Zella, the alien ambassador from the planet of Luminara. Zella was an exceptional being, tall and graceful, with luminescent skin that mirrored colors of the surrounding environment. Her essence radiated warmth as she guided Olivia through the intricacies of the astrofluff. "It's not just a pet," Zella explained, her voice melodic. "It carries the essence of our home. It's a symbol of friendship and union among our people." Olivia couldn't help but smile, feeling a spark of curiosity in her chest. "It's adorable. How does it work?" She reached out a hand, allowing the little creature to nuzzle comfortably against her palm. Zella chuckled, her eyes glowing with approval. "It thrives on emotional connection. The more affection you show, the more vibrant it becomes. But be cautious. Its glow may reveal deeper meanings." Days passed as Olivia spent time with the astrofluff, a nightly ritual of bonding that became a cornerstone of her existence. Unbeknownst to her, each moment shared was a thread woven into a tapestry far larger than a simple friendship. The astrofluff, she would soon learn, was not merely a charming companion, but a nuanced symbol of intergalactic union. One evening, as they played together in the soft light of her apartment, a faint shimmer enveloped the astrofluff, illuminating the dim room. A rush of warmth flooded Olivia's chest as she experienced a sudden, inexplicable connection to Zella. It felt as if the universe itself conspired to reveal a hidden truth. Later that week, she met Zella again at a diplomatic gathering. The atmosphere was electric with tension from opposing factions wary of alien engagements. As they discussed cultural integration, Olivia felt a shift within her, a desire to bridge the gap between worlds. Unbeknownst to her, the gift Zella presented was more than just tangible joy. It foreshadowed an altering journey that would challenge her perception of love and commitment. The next morning, Olivia awoke to the gentle glow of the astrofluff pulsating softly in her room. A smile crept across her face as she reached out to pet the creature, now a cherished part of her life. Its fur was warm and inviting, and Olivia couldn't shake the feeling that it understood her in ways no one else could. Their bond was deepening, intertwining her fate with Zella's in ways she was yet to comprehend. Deciding to venture out, Olivia took the astrofluff with her to the annual International Relations Forum. The event brought together humans and various aliens to discuss diplomatic strategies and cultural appreciation. As she walked through the entrance, heads turned, and warm smiles greeted her and her whimsical companion. "Olivia, there you are." A voice boomed from across the hall. It was James, her colleague and friend, his face lighting up at the sight of the astrofluff. "I see you've made a new friend." "Yes," Olivia replied, a light laugh escaping her lips. "Meet Astra. Isn't it adorable?" "Astra, what a perfect name for such a cute creature. You're lucky, you know," James said, his tone genuine. "Zella is quite the catch. Having her here could change how we view relationships with other worlds." A portion of those words resonated with Olivia. She had never considered Zella in that light. Her role as ambassador seemed larger than life, almost intimidating. Yet there was something endearing about Zella's warmth and humor, and Olivia felt drawn to her in ways that extended beyond professional admiration. During the forum, Zella approached Olivia, her presence commanding yet inviting. "Ah, I see you brought Astra with you," she said, her voice like a soft melody amidst the crowd. "It looks quite content. I must admit, I'm intrigued." As they talked, Zella revealed stories of her home, painting vivid pictures of a planet bathed in iridescent light. "On Luminara, we believe that forming connections is essential," she explained. "Gifting someone an astrofluff expresses deep respect and affection and signifies a promise of union." A shiver ran down Olivia's spine as she contemplated the implications, a thrill coursing through her. "A promise of union?" Zella nodded, a soft smile playing on her lips. "Yes, alien gifts carry weight, a depth only those who understand their meanings can truly grasp. I didn't intend for it to be overwhelming, but it seems Astra has already begun to weave our fates." As days slipped by, Olivia immersed herself in the process of understanding Luminara's culture. She studied their customs, traditions, and rituals, often seeking Zella's guidance. Their interactions unveiled layers of emotional depth that Olivia had never anticipated. The more she learned, the more she began to lose herself in the allure of Zella's world, her heart wrestling with newfound feelings. One evening, Zella invited Olivia to attend a Luminara ceremony, the Festival of Unity, emblematic of merging paths between souls. Olivia felt both thrilled and nervous. It was a significant event, and attending as a human among elite Luminarians would push her out of her comfort zone. Arriving at the festival, Olivia was struck by its beauty. The atmosphere glowed with colorful lanterns floating above, illuminating the joy and jubilance of celebration. Music filled the air, surrounding her with melodies that seemed to resonate within her very core. As she walked through the throng, she spotted Zella, dressed in breathtaking attire adorned with shimmering jewels that caught the light, making her radiate. "Welcome, Olivia," Zella exclaimed, her eyes dancing with excitement. "I'm delighted to see you here." "I'm thrilled to be a part of this," Olivia replied, her voice laced with awe. "Everything is so mesmerizing." As the ceremony began, Zella led her through a sacred dance, their movements synchronized in harmony. Olivia felt as if each step brought her closer to Zella, their hearts beating in a shared rhythm. The night was alive with energy, and in that moment, Olivia realized the depth of her connection with the ambassador. As the festival reached its climax, Zella took Olivia's hands in hers, an electric spark igniting between them. "Tonight is special. A promise of union is made during the dance," Zella explained. "It symbolizes trust and commitment between beings of different worlds." Olivia's heart raced, uncertainty flooding her mind. "Are you saying?" Before she could finish, Zella leaned closer, brushing her lips softly against Olivia's forehead. "Yes, what we share transcends our differences, and I wish to honor this bond. If you feel it too, let our destinies be intertwined." A myriad of emotions swirled within Olivia: fear, excitement, doubt, and an overwhelming sense of belonging. She squeezed Zella's hands tightly, the warmth radiating from both of them illuminating the intimacy of the moment. "I do feel it, Zella. I never expected this." "Then let us forge our path together, side by side," Zella whispered. The ceremony closed with a dazzling display of lights. In the midst of the fireworks, Olivia caught glimpses of her own emotions mirrored in Zella's eyes: hope, commitment, and the promise of a future together. However, in the far reaches of her mind, a voice of trepidation echoed. Questions arose regarding societal acceptance, the complexities of interspecies love, and what it truly meant to bind herself to an alien ambassador. That night, as Olivia lay in her bed, Astrofluff nestled beside her, she couldn't shake the weight of the gift Zella had given her. The Astrofluff was not just a cute companion. It represented a marriage contract that bridged two worlds, two lives, and two hearts. The days that followed the Festival of Unity were a whirlwind of emotions for Olivia. As she navigated her routine, the reality of her connection with Zella loomed like a shadow over her. The Astrofluff, became a constant reminder of that night, a living embodiment of the promise made beneath the starlit sky. Yet, amidst the warmth of her feelings, a storm of doubt crept into her mind. The excitement she felt about this unconventional relationship now battled with the harsh realities of societal acceptance. Images of disapproving faces clouded her thoughts, friends, family, and colleagues who might not understand the bond she was forming. Would they reject her for daring to love an alien? To mitigate her worries, Olivia decided to confide in James, her closest friend. They met at a small cafe nestled on the edge of a cosmopolitan park, the ambience lively and comforting. Olivia sipped her coffee, anxiously fiddling with the handle of her mug while the astrofluff nestled in her lap, its presence providing solace. "Hey, you've been a bit distant lately," James observed, eyebrows furrowing with concern. "What's going on? You know you can talk to me about anything." With uncertainty coating her words, Olivia finally revealed the intricacies of her relationship with Zella, carefully avoiding the more intimate details. I think I might be falling for Zella," she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. "But it's complicated. I don't know how the world will react if they find out." James leaned forward, his expression softening. "It's a big step, Olivia. I can understand why you'd be worried about societal perceptions. But you deserve to be happy. What's the real issue here?" "I guess I'm afraid of the backlash. Humans and aliens. It's still such a new territory," Olivia said, frustration creeping into her voice. "People might not accept it, and it could hurt both of us. Are you really willing to let that fear dictate your happiness?" James asked pointedly. Olivia sighed, the weight of his question settling heavily in her chest. "I don't know. But is love enough? Can it really conquer all?" As they spoke, Olivia felt a sense of clarity slowly unraveling within her. Love was a powerful force, but she knew it would face challenges that could jeopardize what she and Zella were building. That afternoon, Olivia received an invitation from Zella to join her for dinner. "It's important," Zella had said over the communicator, her tone earnest. "I wish to discuss something with you." Arriving at Zella's residence, a stunning, vibrant building that reflected Luminara's aesthetic, Olivia felt a mix of anticipation and trepidation. As she stepped inside, the soft glow of luminescent plants illuminated the space, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. Zella appeared, radiant as ever, her smile ablaze with warmth. "Thank you for coming, Olivia," Zella said, pulling her in for a gentle embrace. "I wanted to talk about our connection, specifically the future." Olivia's pulse quickened. "Is there something wrong?" "No, not wrong. But I want to be candid. I know things are moving quickly between us, and I'd like to understand how you feel about our bond, especially given the contract and the implications surrounding it," Zella replied, her tone serious yet tender. In that moment, Olivia felt stripped of disguises. "I care about you deeply, Zella. You've opened my eyes to a world I never dreamed of experiencing. However, I worry about what this means for us, for our relationship in a broader context." Zella's eyes shimmered with understanding. "You're not alone in this. Many will have opinions, and I don't want you to feel pressured. But I believe our connection is unique. Let's face this together." Heart-pounding, Olivia considered Zella's words. What if we encounter opposition? What if the society around us doesn't support us? "Sometimes the greatest love stories are those that defy societal conventions," Zella said, her voice firm. "What matters is how we choose to stand together. I am fully committed to this. If you are willing to face the world, I will battle with you. Together, we can show the universe the beauty of our bond." Each word Zella spoke ignited a fire of determination within Olivia. She realized that love often stepped into the unknown, challenging the status quo. Perhaps they could pave a new path. As they enjoyed dinner, Olivia could sense the doubts still lingering beneath the surface. There were moments of laughter and connection, yet the specter of fear loomed over them. Could they truly find a way to make their love flourish in a skeptical world? The next day, during a meeting at the Ministry of Intergalactic Relations, Olivia found herself facing disapproving glances from colleagues who were skeptical about her role. Whispers and murmurs echoed through the room, stinging her ears. Do you really think your relationship with an alien ambassador is wise? A voice cut through the tension. It was Director Sandoval, a staunch opponent of interspecies relationships. We should be cautious about mixing our worlds. It complicates diplomatic relations. Olivia felt Zella's presence beside her, a grounding force. Director, my bond with Zella enhances our diplomatic endeavors. Our unity promotes understanding. What better way to bridge cultures? Olivia retorted, her voice firm, surprising herself with the conviction behind her words. But as the discussions heated, the skepticism swirled. Olivia felt her heart sink, sensing the tension mounting. Was their love really worth fighting for in this environment of doubt? As the meeting adjourned, she caught Zella's gaze, a silent exchange agreeing they both understood the challenges ahead. We'll navigate this together, Zella reassured her. But as they stepped outside, Olivia could see the uncertainty flickering in Zella's eyes. That night, as Olivia lay awake, contemplating the hurdles they might face, she felt a surge of emotions. Her love for Zella had blossomed in the most beautiful way, and she couldn't let external pressures extinguish the hope that was growing inside. But the real question lingered. Was she truly prepared to face the potential fallout that their union might incite? As the days stretched into weeks, Olivia found herself entrenched in a whirlwind of emotions. Her connection with Zella deepened, each experience illuminating the path of their unconventional relationship. Yet the shadows of societal expectations continued to loom above them like storm clouds, threatening to overshadow their bond. Olivia devoted her days to understanding Luminara's customs more intimately, knowing that the cultural nuances would fortify her connection to Zella. She spent evenings engrossed in animated discussions with Zella, rapidly learning how their worlds could intertwine. From the history of Luminara to the intricacies of their rituals and ceremonies, each revelation drew Olivia closer, illuminating the beauty of Zella's existence. One afternoon, Zella invited Olivia to participate in the Rite of Blossoming, a sacred ceremony that honored the growth of love and partnership among Luminarians. It's a private affair, Zella said, her tone laced with excitement. Only those who wish to forge deep connections are invited. The thought of participating ignited a fire in Olivia's heart. She eagerly accepted, thrilled yet anxious about the weight of the ceremony's significance. As the date approached, she found herself preparing for the event, wanting nothing more than to present her authentic self to Zella's people. When the day finally arrived, Olivia donned a delicate gown infused with colors reminiscent of Luminara, hues of blue and green that glittered like dewdrops at dawn. As she stood before her mirror, she tucked a small flower from the astrofluff into her hair, a symbol of her love for Zella. Entering the ceremonial hollow, Olivia was immediately enveloped by the soft luminance of the space. Ethereal flowers floated about, casting a gentle glow on the gathering of luminarians, all of whom wore their brightest colors, symbolizing hope and unity. Zella stood at the center, radiant and poised, her presence like a beacon guiding Olivia home. As the ceremony began, Zella initiated a traditional chant, the words weaving through the air as they flowed from her lips. Luminarians encircled the pair, forming a protective boundary that radiated energy and warmth. Olivia felt a surge of connection wash over her, as if the universe was whispering its blessings upon them. Soon, the moment arrived to present the bonding blossoms, a sacred act signifying the merging of two souls. Zella looked deeply into Olivia's eyes, her gaze holding a mixture of love, vulnerability, and unwavering trust. Olivia, will you share this moment with me, representing our union? Olivia nodded, her heart racing as Zella guided her to the center of the ring. Together, they took the vibrant flowers, intertwining their stems to create a living symbol of their love and partnerships. The atmosphere pulsed with energy, the air thick with anticipation and joy. As the last petals fell into place, a wave of light enveloped them. The gathered luminarians raised their voices in unison, showcasing their acceptance and fervent support. Olivia felt invincible, the doubts that had previously gnawed at her heart dissipating in the face of their unity. However, as the ceremony concluded, contrasting emotions began to brew beneath the surface. Despite the joyous occasion, Olivia sensed a budding unease in the back of her mind. What would happen when the euphoria of this moment faded? Would the reality of their union withstand the scrutiny of a world that wasn't yet ready? Over the following week, Olivia couldn't shake the concerns lingering in her mind. She threw herself into her work, hoping to immerse herself in everyday tasks. But she found herself distracted and restless. Her duties became clouded with uncertainty, and whispers from colleagues echoed in her ears. Does she really believe in this? A voice would sneer across the break room. An alien ambassador and a human? It's a recipe for disaster? Such comments left a bitter taste in Olivia's mouth, yet she was determined to rise above the negativity. Unable to hold her worries in any longer, Olivia reached out to Zella, asking to meet in the serene gardens of the embassy. When Zella arrived, her countenance was calm, exuding a soothing presence. You've been distant lately, Olivia. Something weighs heavy on your heart. I've been thinking. I love you, Zella, but what does it mean for our future? There's so much opposition, and I can't help but wonder if it's worth it, Olivia confessed, her voice trembling. What if people don't accept us? Zella stepped closer, her hand gently brushing Olivia's cheek. In the world we live in, love often faces challenges, but love is stronger than fear. Together, we can create a path for others to follow. I've seen how our bond ignites hope in others, Olivia. We will find a way. The weight of this feels immense, Olivia admitted, tears brimming in her eyes. What if I get hurt? What if we lose everything? Then we face it together, Zella replied, her tone unwavering. You're not alone in this, and I will fight alongside you. I believe in our love and the future we can build. Please, trust that what we have is real, stronger than any doubt. As Zella spoke, Olivia felt a surge of determination wash over her. Here was a being who understood the complexities of her emotions, a partner willing to forge ahead despite the uncertainties brewing in the world around them. Days turned into weeks, and Olivia slowly found the courage to challenge the opinions surrounding her. Encouraged by Zella's unwavering support, she began to engage in dialogues about interspecies acceptance, utilizing her platform as a diplomat to champion love over prejudice. With each step she took into the public eye, a new flame ignited within her. She realized that fear didn't dictate her destiny. It could inspire her to push for change. Presenting her relationship with Zella as an example of love's ability to transcend boundaries became her guiding light. As time passed, Olivia saw shifts in perspectives. Corners of acceptance began to emerge from the darkness. Though fears remained tucked away in the recesses of her mind, her bond with Zella fortified itself, blossoming under the weight of shared struggle. One evening, while sitting on a bench overlooking a serene starlit sky, Olivia reached for Zella's hand. You've shown me what it means to fight for love, Zella. I'm ready to embrace our future together. Zella's eyes sparkled with admiration, and I'm grateful to have you by my side. Let's embrace the journey and show the world what true love looks like. As they gazed up at the stars, a tapestry woven with dreams, their hearts intertwined, fortified by resilience, understanding, and the irrevocable truth that love, despite its challenges, was worth every step taken. As Olivia and Zella continued to navigate the complexities of their relationship, the topics of intimacy and bonding emerged in conversations more frequently. With their love blossoming, the inevitable question of mating became more pronounced in Olivia's mind, a crucial aspect of Zella's culture that she felt both excited and anxious to explore. One evening, while they stargazed in the alien garden, Zella turned to Olivia, her expression softening. Our bonding ceremony demonstrated our unity. But there is another level of connection. The act of mating is essential to solidifying our bond, transcending mere affection to merge our very essences. Olivia's heart raced at the thought. Is it significant in your culture? Absolutely, Zella replied, her voice soothing. Mating is a sacred promise, a reaffirmation of our love that strengthens our ties. It's profound, and I want to share it with you when you're ready. With each passing moment, Olivia felt drawn to Zella more deeply, sensing that their union was indeed more than just a physical connection. It symbolized trust, vulnerability, and the intertwining of lives. I want to experience this with you, Olivia confessed, a rush of courage surging through her. After weeks of open discussions and exploration of their feelings, they finally set a date for their mating ritual, an event that would cement their commitment to one another. The night arrived, and the atmosphere was electric with anticipation. They adorned themselves in ceremonial garments, dazzling hues of color reflecting their joy. Zella's attire glimmered with soft lights, while Olivia's dress shimmered like a night sky filled with stars. Together, they looked ethereal, embodying the union of two worlds. Upon entering the sacred chamber prepared for their ceremony, Olivia felt a wave of energy enveloping her. The space was illuminated with glowing flora, creating an ambience that made her heart flutter. Zella guided her to a plush, cushioned area resembling a nest, surrounded by shimmering crystals that amplified their emotions. "This space is sacred, crafted to hold our connection," Zella explained, her voice gentle. As they sat together, Zella took Olivia's hands, her gaze unwavering. "What we do tonight is not merely physical. It's a merging of our spirits, a deepening of our commitment to one another. Are you ready?" Olivia took a deep breath, nodding resolutely. "I am. I want to be with you, Zella. I want our love to grow in every way." At that moment, Zella leaned forward, pressing her lips tenderly against Olivia's. The kiss ignited a fiery passion within her, passion that surged through every fiber of her being. With every touch, every brush of skin, Olivia felt a connection deeper than the emotional, one that spoke of shared experiences and cultures. As the intensity of their passion grew, Zella guided Olivia through the traditional mating process. It was a sacred dance, filled with whispers, laughter, and electric sensations, their bodies entwined, moving in harmony as Zella initiated the ritualistic aspects of their customs. In that moment of loving intimacy, Olivia embraced the beauty of their union, surrendering fully to the experience. The essence of Luminara enveloped her, intertwining seamlessly with her human spirit, creating a tapestry of love that vibrated in the very air around them. As their bodies moved together, Olivia succumbed to the rhythm of connection, every sensation heightened beyond measure. Not only did their mating solidify the promise they had made to each other, but it also united their hearts and spirits in a tapestry crafted from trust, vulnerability, and unbounded love. With a final surge of exquisite energy, the light around them pulsed, a manifestation of their combined essences merging. In that moment of shared ecstasy, Olivia felt a transcendence that went beyond anything she had ever imagined. Their love would resonate in the cosmos, shedding light on their union amid the tension surrounding interspecies relationships. Afterward, they lay intertwined, both visibly radiant. "What just happened was extraordinary," Olivia whispered, her heart still racing. Zella smiled, brushing back a strand of hair from Olivia's face. "A bond forged in love and unity, transcending our differences. We have solidified our connection, Olivia." As dawn approached, filling the chamber with new light, Olivia felt an overwhelming sense of clarity. The act of mating was not something to be feared. It was a celebration of their love, an expression of their commitment that no one could deny. But as they shared sweet morning moments, a thought lingered in the back of her mind. Would societal perceptions shift now that they had taken this step? With newfound determination, Olivia decided she would channel her energy toward advocating for acceptance of interspecies love, using her experience as a powerful testament to the beauty of their union. As the sun rose, bathing the world in a warm golden glow, Olivia felt a renewed sense of purpose flood through her. The act of mating with Zella had not only deepened their bond, but had also rekindled her commitment to advocate for interspecies love. Together, they would shatter the barriers that had long divided their worlds. Over the following weeks, Olivia shared her experiences, both the beauty and challenges of their union, through open dialogues at intergalactic forums and public events. She spoke passionately about how love transcends the boundaries of species, urging others to embrace diversity and understanding. Zella stood by her side, providing support and insight into Luminara's practices, enriching their shared message. Their presence together inspired change among both humans and aliens. They absorbed the initial skepticism with grace, transforming doubts into curiosity and admiration. Glimmers of acceptance began to emerge within the communities. People who once questioned interspecies relationships now approached Olivia for understanding. A grassroots movement began to form, a coalition advocating for love beyond boundaries, reinforced by Olivia and Zella's story. One afternoon, they were invited to speak at a major cultural exchange event where individuals from various planets gathered to celebrate diversity. The energy in the room was palpable, a blend of excitement and anticipation. As Olivia stood on stage, her heart swelled with courage. "My name is Olivia, and I stand here with Zella, not just as a human or an alien, but as two hearts united in love. We chose to face the world together, and today, we invite you to join us in celebrating love without barriers." Her words cascaded through the audience, stirring emotions and sparking conversations. The tides began to shift. Acceptance flowed like waves, washing over societal doubts that had perpetuated for generations. After the event, the couple witnessed a surge of support from fellow attendees, many expressing their willingness to learn about different cultures and relationships. Olivia and Zella felt a deep sense of fulfillment, knowing their love was planting seeds of change. As they strolled through the vibrant festival grounds, hands intertwined, Zella turned to Olivia, a radiant smile illuminating her face. "You have created ripples of hope in this world, my love. Our bond has become a beacon of acceptance." Olivia squeezed Zella's hand, her heart swelling with pride and joy. "And it wouldn't have been possible without you, Zella. Your strength inspires me every day. Together, we have overcome fears and nurtured our love into something extraordinary." In the warmth of the afternoon sun, they shared a passionate kiss, a deep affirmation of their commitment to each other and their cause. The world around them buzzed with vibrancy, reflecting the blossoming acceptance of interspecies love, a bond that carried the promise of unity. As night fell, adorned with stars that twinkled in an endless horizon, Olivia and Zella embraced, knowing they had embarked on a journey that would redefine love and connection in the universe. With hope and determination in their hearts, they would continue their fight for acceptance, ensuring that their story was just the beginning of a much larger narrative, one where love, in all its forms, would be celebrated and cherished across galaxies.